So a very good evening to all of you present out here in this today's webinar, right? Related to, as all of you know, the topic for today's discussion will be that how to prepare for this examination, AFO and your NABARD together. Because many of you might be from right different disciplines of agriculture. Somebody might be from veterinary, somebody might be from horticulture, somebody might be from right sericulture. So you might have studied the agriculture or allied sciences in different fields, and it is the dream of every agriculture or allied graduate to work in NABARD, right? As you know, that NABARD is one of the most premier organization with respect to agriculture. And after becoming AFO also, right? After becoming AFO also, most of the students who aspire to have a great career, right? Those who aspire to dream of a balanced work life culture, right? Balanced salary, right? Everything whatever you are getting, right, is far better in NABARD if you compare with AFO, right? In AFO, many of you complain of many of the things that is there. So many of the AFO, right, those who get selected also, they try to prepare for NABARD, right? Because it is the premier agriculture institute which delegates to works to different, right, commercial banks and other type of regional rural banks related to the agrarian aspects. So uh, due to this, right, and due to the other benefits that I was talking about, right, balanced right work and home culture that you will be getting in this AFO, that is far better in this NABARD is far better compared to NABARD. So when we just try to prepare for NABARD, agriculture and right allied graduates have fear in their mind. The first thing that comes to my mind when talking to the aspirant is that they do not know the opportunity that NABARD has for them. They do not know the opportunity that the NABARD has for them. After working for 1 year, 2 year as an AFO, they come to know that what value NABARD has, right? Then they try to prepare for NABARD. Due to this, they have lost their 1 to 2 years, right? Another thing is that if student knows also of the NABARD, right, and it's post that it right gives every year, right, in the form of competition, the agriculture graduates have a fear of different things in their mind. Those fears we will discuss that they initially think that NABARD is not my cup of tea. Even though they are agriculture graduate, NABARD works in the field of agriculture. They think that NABARD is not my cup of tea. It can be cracked by any UPSC aspirant. It can be cracked by any engineer, right? It can be cracked by certain sharp-minded people. So this is the fear in their mind that is absolutely wrong, right? We will show you with examples that how this fear of yours is wrong and you are going in a wrong direction by thinking about those aspects. So it is very important that you should know that what this IBPS, right, examination of AFO is all about and what this NABARD examination is all about. If you're clear with the aspects of both the examination, you will see that many of the things overlap with each another. You have to add on to your preparations a little bit of extra thing, right? If you do those extra things under the guidance of some right good mentor who has experience of this field, it can be me, it can be anybody. I'm not saying only me, it can be anybody. The it he or she will cut short your journey. He or she will cut short your journey for the preparation, right? Because along with AFO, it is quite manageable to prepare for NABARD if you know exactly what to read, what to leave. Leaving the things are very important in this age of internet era where a lot of things are flowing here and there in the internet. And if you'll try to write, do a scattered preparation, if you try to do a scattered preparation, your marks will also be scattered in different. Either it can be in AFO, you are not getting selected, or in NABARD also in different papers, you will see a scattered marks. So try to write, have a compact, concise preparation of the thing because time is, my dear friend, limited for all of you. The time is limited for all of you. You cannot try to, you should not try to do this. Something you'll take from here, something you will take from there, just for some 1,000, 2,000 rupees. Don't do that, right? I think that is not the right. It can work for many, but most of you, what is my observation is that it will not work in right direction. So whatever or whosoever you want to follow, follow properly and insist on his or her guidance. It's not only me, anybody else can be who has some experience in this field. So do not try to do a scattered preparation in this age of internet. Try to follow the things seriously, thoroughly, revise it a number of times, and analyze your performance in the test properly. That is the key to success to not only this to examination, any of this examination in the world. That should be there in your mind. Now coming on to today's right topic, the discussion that we'll be doing, that how you can synchronize both the preparation. And this synchronization is quite possible thing because you know that NABARD and AFO, both the examination, do not overlap with each other in the time. NABARD and AFO, till now, in all the years we have seen there are a gap of around 2 months, 2.5 months, up till 3 months, 3 month gap we have seen in different phases of the examination of IBPS, AFO, and NABARD. So this also provides a good opportunity that you can prepare for both the examinations together. So now let's discuss some of the aspects related to the examination and few things that will motivate you to prepare for both the examination. It is not that nobody has done till now this one. Many of them have done this, easily done this, but the thing is that they were knowing what they have done, right? What AFO will ask, what NABARD will ask, they were clear with that. They were clear with their time allocation, and with this, they have cracked both the examination very easily in their first attempt only. So just to motivate you people, because you people believe in example, right? You people believe in example. So if there is some motivation in front of you, you will definitely try to perform. So this year's toppers, right? One of my student from Clarity, he has cleared both the examination this year 2024. He has his name in NABARD select list, final select list also. He has his name in AFO select list also. So any student who has cracked NABARD and AFO together, why he or she will join AFO? He will directly join NABARD. So this is the story, my dear friends. I want to tell you that if you prepare for both the examination, by chance you miss NABARD, you will get inducted into AFO. But by chance, if you get seat of NABARD, then it will save again your 1, 2 to 3 years, in PSU bank. You will be directly inducted into NABARD and you have good promotional aspects in NABARD. You can reach to the highest post if initially only you can get into NABARD directly. So this candidate, that is Aryan, whose face is in front of you, he has cracked, not only cracked, he has also scored one of the highest score in NABARD. His score is around 173 marks, total marks, including interview. That is one of the highest marks. Highest marks 176, I think 176 or 177 is the highest marks this year in NABARD. So his score you can see is one of the highest. With that highest marks, he has also cracked finally the AFO examination also. In that also, his name is there. He has been allocated one of the PSU banks. So this story will motivate you that if some people can do this, you can also do this. He is also common student like you. He is also an agriculture student like you. After agriculture graduation, he started his post graduation. In that time frame, only what he got in the college, right? He utilized that time in the library, in reading without wasting, without chitting, chatting in the lab, in the room. He has invested this time and he has got the result. What other students, mostly have wasted their time, in different sections. So after graduation, or if you're in the final year of graduation, you should become serious for this examination. So this story just gives a spark to you. It ignites you that if he can, you also can, right? Just believe in you. If you don't believe in you, no mentor can help you to develop you to crack the both the examinations together. So I believe that if he can you people can. Mansi, Aditya, AK, Rajeshwari, if you are Vaishnavi, if you are there in this session, please give your thumbs up in the comment box. Do you believe you can? Satyarupa says yes. Mansi says yes. See, this is the problem of agriculture graduate, right? This is the problem of agriculture graduate. They know many of the things, but most of them are underdogs, right? Most of them are underdogs. They don't believe in themselves. They feel somewhat of neglected that we are inferior to other graduates. This should not be there, right? This should not be there. My dear friends, I am also an agriculture graduate, but I have immense confidence in myself. I have cracked so many examinations. If you go to my Quora profile, you will see that how many examinations I have dropped. And that too, those examinations were not in the fields of agriculture, right? If I can do this, if Aryan can do this, why you people cannot do this? So just you should not have this inferiority complex. You should be punctual. If I have asked, right, so many students are there in this session, right? Handful of the students, right, around 15, 20 are commenting yes. Rest of them, still they are in that mindset that we are inferior. We cannot do this. So you should be prompt, you should be punctual, you should hit the button, right? If you'll not do this, you'll always feel like I am not, or this is not my cup of tea. But students like you only, right? Students like you only, they are cracking it because they believe that they can do it, right? So it's my right humble request to all agri graduates, believe in yourself. The agri graduate, what he or she studies so many subjects in this 4 years, no other course offers so many diversity of subjects, right? So you have knowledge in every field, right? In 4 years, I know that how many subject we have studied, right? So that only gives, right, immense, that should give you immense confidence that if I have read, the other graduate has not read so many subjects, so I will perform better or he will perform better. That should be your mindset. That should be your mentality, right? In this way, you should think. If you think positive, the things will happen positive. You will think negative, the things will happen negative. So this is the mindset that you people should develop, not only for this examination, for any examination like civil services. Like it is like people like you, right? Agriculture, many years, every year, agriculture graduates, right, become part of civil services also. So because they believe in themselves, right? So this is there. Now let's move on to the other aspect of today's discussion. We will also discuss. This is the fear of agriculture graduates. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so there are multiple fears in the minds of agriculture graduates when they think of NABARD preparation. There are multiple fears, right? When they think of NABARD. When I talk to you people, because I talk to so many people directly, right? Who are preparing for NABARD, who are preparing for AFO. So when I talk to them, these are the three, right, prime most fear in the mind of agri graduate. The first is technical descriptive. The second fear is English descriptive. The third fear is ESI, right? These are the three major. There can be other also, but these are the three fear that you people have in your mind, that I cannot write descriptive, how I will handle the English. I haven't read anything related to ESI. How can I handle this subject? So many things come to your mind related to these three aspects. But if you follow the right track, if you follow the right trajectory, right, with the proper guidance, these things will become very easy for you. If you consistently keep on doing the hard work. See, any mentor can show you the path only. The hard work that you have to put in by yourself only. You have to set it. You are not LKG, UKG students that we will hold your hands and we will make you sit. If you give you some time schedule that I'll be giving it to you today, that how you should allocate your time, you should stick to that time schedule. Learn to say no to your friends that I cannot go outside today. I have to study today. I have to make my future. After that, you have a lot of time, right, to do all those things. So those are in the final year or in the first year of your post graduation become serious, right? Because after that time will not come back, will repent. Because other vacancies in agriculture like ASRB, all those things are decreasing day by day. So you should focus on these prime organizations instead of going into the minor organizations. Now coming on to this technical descriptive, one thing that is very, very, very important and that gives advantage to the agriculture graduates, my dear friends. Why I say is that if you will see or if you'll observe the previous year questions of NABARD descriptive paper, right, you will feel that this paper have a touch of agrarian economy. That means whatever question they ask, 75 to 80% of the question in both ESI plus ARD have a touch of agriculture, have a touch of agriculture. So if that particular topic related to ESI they have asked, or particular to related to agriculture they have asked, if it has a touch of agriculture in it, you will answer it better. or any graduate who is from engineering discipline will answer this question well? What do you think? Do you believe that you people can answer the demand of that question well compared to the any other graduates if it has some agriculture touch in it? Aditya says yes. Again, a sense of right inferiority complex in the students. यहाँ पे यस नहीं बोल रहे सक रहे हो आप, यहाँ पे आप कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हो आप, what how you will face the interview. That's why most of the candidates gets very less marks in the AFO as well. You should feel yourself right. You should have that confidence. You should have that aura inside you to speak up the things, right? Don't become timid. Don't become shy. That I do not like, especially in the agriculture graduates. Okay? So you people are in a much better position to answer those technical descriptive. You just go through any year's question, right, related to the technical descriptive that you have to answer, right? 15 marks, two question, 10 marks, two question, right? They have certain agriculture touch in them. So that gives you certain edge to you people. English descriptive again, except 1 year 2021, all the years till this 10 years, whatever they have asked, one topic related to essay, one to two topic, total five topic they give is again related to agriculture. Like this year, they have given an essay to write on the fishery farming. So Aditya, so Sumant, so Abhik, so Satyarupa, so Dilip, you will write about fishery farming well, or any student who has not studied even ABC of fishery in their graduation will write a well-defined topic for this fishery farming. Of course, you will be writing it well. So why to worry of the thing, right? Why to worry of the thing? Again, if you go with the right mindset, if you go with the strategies that really works for the IBPS based English paper, right? If you know that, if your tutor, if your mentor has taught you those things and you have practiced, only not teaching, but you have to practice that also. And you practice it properly, you can get a very decent marks, right? Around 60 out of 100 easily. If your practice is well. If you do not do practice, your score will boil down below 55. So that is not required. So practice you have to do again, I'm telling. Again, this is the prime most fear among the students. I don't know ESI, sir. My graduation is in agriculture. I don't know ESI. So for such type of aspirants, right? For such type of aspirants who have this fear, who have this fear, to motivate you people, it's not you. Just I will take the help of these two candidates. She was just 21 years of age, one of the youngest candidate to qualify for NABARD. Her topper stock is there in my channel also, right? She was not having any UPSC background. She was a normal graduate, right? And she has cracked the examination in her first attempt. This person ranked one of 2021 Sudarshan, right? Though he has some civils background, but he was an engineer by profession, no idea of agriculture. He has topped the NABARD examination all India. She has made into NABARD just on her first attempt in just 21 years. Do you think that they were right born with such talent? No, they have acquired the talent. They have read it, they have studied it, they have gone through the syllabus of ESI, they have gone through the notes, and they have finally cracked the examination. So if students like this, the extreme cases I have shown to you, the engineer by graduation, just 21 years, normal graduate, if they can crack NABARD by scoring good marks in ESI, why can't you? Why can't you? The only difference between them and you is the confidence that you should have. If you don't have the confidence, any exam will become difficult for you. So for ESIC, what is important is that you have to understand the need of NABARD examination. NABARD is very clear with its question. They ask current based question in ESI. Current based question also, it's not like UPSC that you have to study throughout the year. Last 3 to 4 months, and if you extend a little bit, you can go to last take 6 months. That is more than enough. If you just do this also, you will be in a very comfortable position in the examination. But the catch is constant revision, regular practice with test. Without that, because all India level examination where you'll be getting a 1 lakh plus salary, it is not like that once you will read it in, you will get selected. You have to do at least 4 5 revisions of the thing, right? That is important. So ESI current thing only you have to follow properly PIB and the schemes of the government. If do you do these two things only, your 80 to 85% work is done. Rest 10 to 5% things can be taken off during the examination or after the notification also. So till now, until the notification is asked, you have to cover PIB and the schemes. Now there is a way how to read the PIB and how to extract the information. Any PIB compilation available in the market is not appropriate for the NABARD examination. That PIB compilation should be aligned as per the needs of the NABARD examination, because PIB, a plenty number of news are being covered. There are certain news which is not relevant to NABARD. There are certain back linkages that you have to do, that is from NABARD point of view. So you can follow PIB or its compilation that is aligned in the need of the NABARD preparation. Any compilation will not work. That is very clear. Next is schemes. Last year, out of the 40 questions in ESI, right, they have asked around 24, 25 direct or indirect question from the schemes on. So if you have studied these three for past one scheme and certain flagship schemes of the government, you will be in a very comfortable position to score 20 plus in ESI. And you being an agriculture graduate, you can stretch your marks in the ARD nearby 30 if you have a right strategy, which other graduates will struggle to take score to nearby 30. So I'm not saying that ESI, if that is a weak point, score 30, 35. I'm not giving a very hypothetical, right, unrealistic score. I'm giving just 22, 23 or 21. Try to score in ESI and compensate that score with ARD because you are agriculture graduate. So with this only you will see the 30 plus 22, or if you get 28 also at 22 here, your score reaches 50. That is a very good score to get a call for the phase 2 of the examination. So it is the strategy, it is the thought process, it is the thinking, it is the guidance how your mentor is giving you, and it is the limited number of resources that you should have without having the scattered resources will help you to excel in the examination. Now, it is a reality that some people will get selected, all will not get selected. So the cycle will continue. If you're not getting selected this year, if you've given the interview this year, very high chances that next year you will get selected. So in organizations like NABARD, if you get NABARD after 1 year, 2 year, also your life is settled, right? So that vision you should have in your life. कि ठीक है इस बार नहीं हुआ मेरा, my friend has got selected, next year will be my year. So like that, if you think, the journey will become very joyful. But if you take lot of stress that he has got selected, I am not getting selected, the journey will become very difficult. So you have to accept the thing, right, and hope for the best and prepare for the worst. So this fears can easily be done away with if you know that what are the things I should study, how to limit those resources, and how to revise those things again and again. It is not, my dear friends, to study a lot of things in ESI or the technical descriptive. It is that how you assemble those necessary things for your preparation and revise them again and again. So the key to success for most of the student is to consolidate your material, revise them again and again, and give a number of tests. Do not anytime run away from test, and after that do a proper analysis of the test. So this is very important, and you should follow it in true spirit just for this upcoming 5 to 6 months, whatever we have in our hand. If you do this, you will see a tremendous change in your marks pattern. If you got 11, 12, 13 marks this year, you will see a change in the marks in the upcoming examination. That is guaranteed. Again, technical descriptive, it's a matter of just, right, around 100 to 150 questions, a list of question and their answer that I will give it to you. You have to keep it as a base material. Keep on writing, revising the same thing again and again. No question will come outside this, right? The gist of the question that will give, it will revolve in and around this 150 questions only. Because the syllabus is also fixed, that is being given by them. If it comes very difficult, it will be difficult not only for you, for everybody. Okay? So not to worry of all those things. So this fear, whatever you have in your mind, it can be easily, right, tackled if you know what to do, how to do. That we will discuss in this session only, how to do all these things. Now, we will further move on. What advantage you people have in your hand? What advantage you people have in your hand? Just I told to you that ARD is the strong section for you. And the other graduates who are appearing for this exam, say they have their ESI stronger, or it might be they have not this also. So if you think that other graduates, you have this strong ARD compared to the other graduates. So in both prelims and the mains, you can score a very good marks in ARD. And ARD, if you go to the examination of the phase two, again, it's a agriculture dominated question paper for the objective also. So there also you have certain advantage. When you go to interview, there also have seen that the graduates who are from the agriculture or allied, they get a very good marks, mostly in the NABARD interview. So there also you have some advantage. So in ARD, you can score easily 30 or near about 30, 28, 29, 30 or 30 plus also. This year, one of my student scored 41 out of 50 in ARD, in prelims. 41 out of 50, sorry, in mains out of both combined ESI and ARD. Okay? So that is one of the thing that you should, right, target for, right? And if somebody can do it, you also can do it. That should be normal. So what advantage you people have? You can score more marks in the agriculture compared to other. So that can be compensated by ESI. The ARD becomes easy for you compared to the other graduates. There are specific chapters from where they're asking most of the question. So unlike AFO, where you will be reading everything in detail, entomology, pathology, physiology. Here they do not ask from entomology, pathology, physiology much question. So that will save your time and that you can invest in the AFO preparation. So you can utilize your time, right, by studying these specific chapters, and rest of the time you can utilize for your AFO examination. I will give a complete schedule for you that how you should invest your day. I'm just explaining you the basics that will motivate you, right, to prepare for this examination. So you have to just study very specific focus chapters from the agriculture for your NABARD examination. That will save your time. And that time that you have saved, that you can invest for your AFO preparation. The schedule I will just show you. Now, descriptive that I told you when I started my session, either it's ESI descriptive or it's ARD descriptive. Both the descriptive have certain agrarian touch. So you people being the agriculture graduate, you can explain the points in a much better way. You have more weapons in your armory compared to the other graduates. So you can use the points well. Okay? This advantage you have. I am telling these things you to fill you people with more confidence. It is the confidence, my dear friends, which changes the scenario, entire scenario. If you become underconfident, nothing is achievable. If I make you, I'm giving you these examples. Why I'm giving you? To make you people more and more confident. You people being from the agriculture fraternity. Okay? So this is one thing. Now, just to give you an idea, because I cannot explain in this webinar all the questions, I will shortly just show you some of the questions to you. Rest of the analysis, you can just go through our YouTube channel or our portal, that is c4scourses.in. You will get a complete set of question over there. So see how they are asking question in ARD. Any agriculture graduate will laugh who is preparing for AFO. He or she will say so easy questions. What is the scientific name of barley? Most of you are from agriculture discipline in this webinar. Do you think that you haven't heard of agriculture name of barley in your 4-year course? कोई है ऐसा यहाँ पे जिसने barley का scientific name नहीं सुना आज तक? I'm getting all of your comments. Ajay has commented. Everybody knows it, right? Everybody knows it. But an engineer, he might not have heard this. So, my dear friends, what do you think? The inclination of this examination, a slight edge it is giving to you people or the other graduates? Of course, you people. So, which of the following buffalo breed is the highest milk yielder? If you're preparing for AFO, or if not prepared, if you've gone through your 4-year coursework also well, You can answer this question very easily. Which agriculture graduate does not know? If you are not an agriculture graduate, Murrah, everybody have heard of this Murrah. We are talking of buffalo, not cow. So Sahiwal is not right, Rudraksh. Okay, we are talking of buffalo. So which soil covers the maximum area in India? These are the questions of 2024, ARD 2024. Which soil covers the maximum area in India? कौन नहीं जानता? Which agriculture graduate does not know that alluvial soil is occupied, right? Occupies the maximum area in India, right? Similarly, you can see the question, what is the premium of Kharif crop? Don't you know this? What is the premium of Kharif, Rabi, and the horticulture crops in PMFBI? Of course, everybody knows this, right? What is the progeny of breeder seed? Everybody knows this. Since all the stream graduates are appearing for this examination of NABARD, they keep the level of ARD a little bit low compared to the AFO examination. So if you are preparing for AFO examination, this ARD for NABARD will be just a cakewalk for you. Just a cakewalk for you. You can solve most of the question, and what target I am giving to you of 30 marks, that is easily achievable. That is easily achievable. You can go till 35 also, 34 also out of 40, right? If your preparation is well for the agriculture. The problem lies for you people in the ESI. Now this ESI problem of ESI for the agriculture graduates can easily be resolved if you bifurcate this ESI into economy and social issue related aspect. Now, when we talk about the social issue, again, most of the questions are from the schemes of this last 3 to 4 months. So, if you want to prepare for premium organization of like NABARD, if you want to prepare for 1 lakh plus salary in a month, right? That too Saturday is off, right? Not like the commercial banks where you have to go for Saturday also for work, right? 10 to 5 work is there in most of the places. So, if you're preparing for that, can't you read every month 40 to 50 pages of notes related to economy, related to the schemes? You have to do this, right? You have to do this. So you have to put in a little bit effort for the ESI. That too, do not put in this effort in wrong direction. Do not go into their syllabus that what they have given, that will not give you the marks. But the current related aspects, this is the need of NABARD examination of ESI. Just PIB of last 3 to 4 months with proper backlinkages and the schemes of the government you have to do well. With this, you can easily score 20 to 23 marks. I'm not hoping more than this for you. And here you can easily score 30 in and around 30. यहीं से तो आपने कट ऑफ क्लियर कर दिया. GA वगैरह will be just what? Nothing. Right? GA will be nothing. After notification also you can complete if you follow my guidance, right? That is there. So that advantage or that combination you should make in your preparation. Do not start blindly your preparation. You should have the vision. You should have the plan that this is the syllabus. This is the how they are asking the question. This is how to move. This is how to synchronize the time for my both the examination, because both the examination have a 2 months duration. If I miss by chance this one, I will be eligible for that. I will get inducted into AFO. If by chance I miss my interview in NABARD this year, I will be a strong contender for the next year. So this is how the preparation cycle goes on. Anybody preparing for the civil services, the result just came out. Do you think that in first time only they get the civil services? Few of them can get, but maximum are the repeaters. In NABARD also, maximum are the repeaters. So if you start preparing things right now, it will save your 1 year, 2 year. You will get easily selected. But if you don't start ki AFO kar lenge, right? I will do the AFO first, then I will think for the NABARD. You are delaying the time. That's it, nothing else. So ESI can be done easily with that proper strategy. It is not a right very difficult subject. I am lowering the marks for you also if you have weak ESI, but here you can take the advantage. So that point is there. Now you have to synchronize your preparation. Now comes the main thing, that how you can synchronize your NABARD and AFO preparation. Let's decode that. Let's decode that how you can synchronize the preparation. Now see one thing. Phase 1 of AFO, phase 1 of NABARD, phase 1 of AFO and phase 1 of NABARD. Both the phases of examination has QRE, a common thing. QRE a common thing. Now, this time many students were ousted from the competition of AFO because they were unable to qualify the QRE section also. This time, this is a reality of the students. Okay? So, you cannot take this QRE granted for both the examination. At least 2 hours you have to invest daily. Now, NABARD QRE becomes very easy because it's not counted in the merit list. It just is qualifying. You have to just score 25% marks, right? It's not mandatory. Just I'm giving you a rough range that if they ask 20 marks, so 4 to 5 marks you have to fetch. So if you just practice 2, 3 topics, you can easily. I will take your questions one by one once the right presentation from my side is over. Then I will take Avinav, then I will take Siddhant one by one, all of your questions. So in that case, right, what you have to do, you have to practice well. And my dear friends, understand one this thing very clearly. You should have very clear, right, impression of this in your mind that quant, reasoning, and English are the subjects which require skill, which requires skill. It is not a thing that before 15 days, 20 days of exam, you will start the preparation. Somebody can do it, but I'm talking in a generalized way. If you'll start 15 days, 20 days before and you can adapt the skill, no, you can mug up the things of ESI and ARD in 1 month, but you cannot develop skill in 1 month. You have to constantly practice from the starting the QRE so that you do not miss the phase one of both NABARD and AFO, because this has happened for many of you in this year's AFO that they have not got a call for the phase two because of poor performance of QRE in the phase one of AFO. So this paper QRE is common to both the examination, right? And if you prepare QRE for AFO, automatically gets prepared for NABARD because QRE in NABARD is much easier, and it's qualifying. It's not counted in phase one merit of AF like the phase one merit of AF. So just 3, 4, 5 marks if you score, you are into the phase two of NABARD examination. Okay? So QRE is a very common thing that can be synchronized. I will tell you how you can synchronize both further in this presentation. Just I have given you a short glimpse of the thing. So you should prepare what are the topics common to both the examination. I have already taken one detailed webinar. I will give you link in the description box of this today. You can go through that webinar also. Now, this is common thing for both the examination. Now, decision making and computer is another two subject that they ask in only in phase one. Plus one more subject is GA, general awareness, that they ask in phase one of NABARD. Phase one of NABARD. Now, this paper are not carried over to the phase two of NABARD examination. These papers are just qualifying paper only asked in the phase one of the examination, though GA is counted in the merit paper. But I told you if you score well in ESI and ARD, right, you don't have to score much marks in the GA. 3, 4 marks, 5 marks is sufficient. So DM, computer and GA, if you're preparing for AFO simultaneously, these papers you can leave. You can start only these three papers after the notification of NABARD. अभी आपको इनको करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Now there is no need to prepare for DM, CK and GA. You can start after notification also. You have 2 months of time. 2 months of time. There you can prepare this minor subject just to cross the cutoff. Here marks are not counted in the merit list. Just you have to cross the cutoff and you can get a call for the phase two. So what time you will save in not studying this, you can use in studying the QRE and the ESI right now till the notification is out. So you can save time here. You have to invest your time in ESI, ARD, English, quant, and reasoning. These are the things. Yashashwini, I will take your question in the last once the presentation is over. So ESI, ARD पे भी आपको focus करना है, QRE पे focus करना, that is common. DM, CK, and GA just can be studied for 1 to 1.5 months after the notification is out, so that you can save time because time is limited for everybody. Now let's come to the schedule that is very, very, very important for you. This is how you can prepare, all of you who wants to prepare for both AFO plus NABARD together. Okay, let's go into the details of this schedule. You can follow this if you like it. See, every week, right? Every week we have a session. Every week, just a minute. Yeah, I'm taking the class, right? Some session. You should have attended it. Webinar is going on. You can join it, no? Yeah. So what is important is that Monday, once you start your week, right? Monday, once you start your week, yeah. Monday, once you start your week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, carefully look into this. How I have tried to accommodate most of the things for you with a slight tilt for your AFO examination, those who are preparing for AFO. Now, see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day in a week, till your Saturday, you will do quant and reasoning every day. Now, you don't have to I will give a separate schedule I have prepared for working candidates also. That also I will give. Okay? That also I will give. So Monday till Saturday, what you will do? One day quant, one day reasoning. Why doing both the things not required in same day? Because in AFO also, QRE is asked in the phase one. That is not used to make the merit list of yours. Phase two is totally dependent on agriculture. In NABARD also, in phase one, quant and reasoning is just of qualifying nature. It's not used to prepare merit list of the student. So आपको उतना ही करना है, you don't have to develop the mastery. You have to just do the minimal number of topic that will help you to get a call for the phase two. So one day you will do quant, one day you will do reasoning. Again for quant and reasoning, you have to practice those topics which they are repeatedly asking. You should not keep on doing everything, right? You should not keep on doing everything. We have given an analysis in the previous webinar also, which are the topics you should do for quant and reasoning that works for both the examination, NABARD and AF. So those topics are there. I will give the link in the description box. Again, quant reasoning. So if you keep on doing till the notification is out, most of the topics will be over. Once the notification is out, you can give full length test to test yourself how much you are adapted in a constant time format. So this is more than enough. If you do daily, right, without wasting your time, 2.5 hours for quant one day, 2.5 hours for reasoning one day is more than enough. And at least one day in a week, right? English in NABARD is the easiest paper. You ask any of the people, objective paper of English is the most easy in NABARD of the clerical nature. If you're prepared for AFO, English will be again be objective English will be very easy for you. So one day, 2 hour, 3 hour, you can practice the English of the previous year. This is there. Now have your breakfast after that. 9:30, have your breakfast. Spend your half an hour, 30 minutes, whatever work you want to do, you do. Around 10 to 10:30 a.m. in the morning, one day do ESI ARD. See, one day ESI ARD, ESI ARD, ESI ARD. See, again, what I have tried to do in the daytime, you will be doing ESI ARD one day, ESI ARD one day, ESI ARD one day. Again, the night time I have given to you full for the ARD preparation to make it more even stronger. And if you're preparing for the AFO examination in one day, in a week, you are giving 4 hours, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 4 hours equal to 20 hours. Plus, here you are in the morning slot, you are giving 1, 2, 3 days into 2 hours. So 26 hours in a day you are giving for the ARD to make it stronger and for your AFO preparation. I am not trying to dilute your AFO preparation. I want to maintain it. That's why the night slot I am giving totally for your ARD preparation. Okay? That is there. So your AFO preparation will also go side by side because AFO is play of what? Agriculture objective. Agriculture objective. Now, when you practice for the AFO, one thing make it very clear. One thing make it very clear why you are not getting selected in AFO because AFO examination is tilted towards the objective. It does not have anything subjective. So try to practice more test for your AFO and read less. If you'll keep on reading, you cannot control your negative. More objective you will practice for your AFO, your negative marks will become less. If your negative marks becomes less, that will help in NABARD examination also because always I say in NABARD, objective is the king maker. So this is how you can take advantage. And ESI, every day you have to put on a very limited time in the right alternate days. If you do this, now you will say, sir, in such a less time, how can I prepare ESI? That is the play of the mentor, my dear friends. If the mentor is experienced, he knows from where they are asked question. If the material is concise, yes, this alternate day ESI preparation is almost over, because I told you there are only two things that you need to prepare for your ESI, that is your PIB and the schemes in the news. That is their PIB again from the point of view of NABARD. And see, your descriptive is weak, so I have allocated every evening 2 hour, one day ESI descriptive, one day ARD. Again, I just when I started my session, I told you 150 question that you need to practice. Agar abhi se if you practice from right now only, you can done and right. The descriptive will be done and dusted for you. इससे बाहर नहीं जाना. Do not try to do a lot of things. Stick to that because your time is also limited. You are preparing for AFO as well. And every day, every night you do this and solve a lot of objective questions that will help both in AFO and NABARD. And there are certain limited 10 static reports and few reports that are in the news that you will cover every Sunday. Every Sunday is fixed for reading the reports, reading the documents, practicing the English descriptive and static report in Sunday. No ESI ARD. Sunday is reserved for reports, English practice, analysis, ESI revision. ठीक है, 2 days I have kept for ESI revision here. And GA, decision making computer, after notification, not right now, because you are preparing for one more examination, that is AF. So this is the simple schedule you have to follow in your preparation. The notes, materials that we can provide it to you if you want, or if you have with yourself, you can follow that also, not an issue. But keep things in this way only. Stay focused with your preparation. Do not deviate here and there. Do not do scattered preparation. Have a compact and concise material with you, right? With the help of a good mentor, you can do this. Now, these are the courses we are offering as in agriculture, right? IBPS, AFO, right? I have, by God's grace, I was allocated, I have given IBPS AFO in my career. ठीक है? Three times, all the three times I was allocated the bank. I have never joined the PSU bank. ठीक है? I have got selected in this examination also. You can read about my in my Quora profile. So we are offering right now these two courses, right, for you, with very good discount, right? 750 and it is 2999. You can enroll for this course if you want, right? That is there. Now coming on to the main thing, enrollment is different. I will just open the platform and see this AFO test series is very beneficial because every day the name is 24/7. Every day we have test. Without non-stop the tests are going on and this test will continue till year 2026 AFO mains. Every day topics by test we are doing, starting with animal husbandry. Every Sunday there are full length tests. We have started giving also free agriculture notes, also the readable notes also under this section, free of cost. That is not commitment. We are giving extra thing for you. So this is one thing. Okay, you can go through in this portal and have read more about this, right? But I will open the platform for discussion right now. If you have any doubt, you can raise your hand. I will give the opportunity to speak one by one. Today's session is basically for non-working, right? Not for working. For working candidates, I will be taking a different session, right? So please ask me question. Those who are preparing full time for both the examinations. So Satvik has raised his hand. Rest of the candidates, if you don't have your question or you are feeling shy and timid, don't have that mentality. Again, saying it is the play of confidence, my dear friends. Don't be shy of speaking, expressing your views. That matters a lot in this age, right? After getting inducted also in some organization, if you'll not be able to express your views, right, nobody will, right, give you opportunity in the organization. So be a little bit confident in your career. That is very important. Okay. So let's talk to Satvik. Satvik, what is your question? If you can, please.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Satvik, please tell me.
Sir, I am from arts background. I have done my
Hmm.
master's in English and I have been preparing for UGC NET exam.
Hmm.
that, I appeared for NABARD and a few regulatory body
Hmm.
exams last year, but I could not clear the prelims by a few margin in
Hmm.
quant and in reasoning.
Hmm.
So, you discussed about the advantages of agriculture graduates that they have.